AITAH for wanting my partner to stop spending so recklessly? So I, 28F, have been with my boyfriend Ryan, 30M, for about 3 years. We moved in together last year, and honestly, I thought that would be the smooth transition we needed to take our relationship to the next level. But since then, one problem has been eating away at me: money. For context, I was raised in a very practical household. My parents taught me how to budget, save, and prioritize bills before luxuries. I wouldn't call myself stingy. I enjoy going out, getting takeout sometimes, or buying nice things, but I like to plan. I have a savings account, an emergency fund, and I track my spending. Ryan, on the other hand, grew up differently. His parents were very "life's too short, spend it while you have it." He doesn't have a savings account. He's the type to get his paycheck, immediately buy a new pair of sneakers, order food delivery every night, and then panic 2 weeks later when his account is almost empty. At first, it didn't really bother me because we weren't sharing expenses fully. But now that we live together, our finances overlap. We split rent, utilities, and groceries. But the issue is, he often runs out of money halfway through the month, and then I end up covering his share just until payday. He always promises to pay me back, and sometimes he does, but not always. I've lost count of the number of times I basically floated his bills because he blew his money on impulse buys. I've tried talking to him calmly about budgeting. I even made a shared Google sheet with expenses laid out. At first, he humored me, but within a week he stopped using it. He tells me I'm acting like his mom whenever I remind him to plan ahead. It's not just about the bills, either. He'll make these big purchases without telling me, like last month, he bought a new gaming console on credit even though we were behind on the electricity bill. I was furious, and he said, "Relax, I'll figure it out." But guess who ended up paying to keep the lights on? Me. Here's where I might be the AH. Last week, after yet another fight about his spending, I told him flat out that if he doesn't start budgeting and prioritizing essentials, I'm going to stop covering for him. I told him I refused to play financial babysitter anymore. He got really upset and accused me of being controlling. He said relationships are supposed to be about supporting each other, and I'm making him feel like a child. He also said money comes and goes, but love is more important, and that I'm obsessed with numbers instead of enjoying life with him. I get what he's saying, but at the same time, I feel like love doesn't keep the Wi-Fi paid or groceries in the fridge. I don't want to break up over this, but I'm starting to feel resentful. I've been dipping into my savings just to cover the gaps, and it doesn't feel fair. My best friend thinks I'm being too harsh and that I should loosen up because Ryan's just not wired like me. But my older sister thinks I'm being way too soft and that Ryan is basically freeloading off me. So now I'm stuck wondering, am I being too controlling and stingy by drawing a hard line? Or am I right to stand firm about not covering his reckless spending anymore? AITAH?